They also use it for ketamine, kind of a personal favorite there. But
you mean you like the ketamine?
I use ketamine. It's more, yeah. So you can use a ketamine.
I've seen these ads. I didn't even know if this was real. This is legal. I can just like buy ketamine through a.
You have to get a prescription.
Yeah, okay.
And so there are indications for ketamine. Ketamine historically was an anesthetic that is used in the military because it doesn't need to be refrigerated. You can keep it in the field, and you can use it to perform battlefield surgery. It's also got a reputation as a horse tranquilizer, which might give it some unnecessary negative press. But ketamine can be incredibly useful for people with anxiety, for people with treatment-resistant depression, and there's a lot of ongoing studies there. It also helps with dendrite growth. So for me, when I use ketamine, is particularly when stress levels go pretty high, I can use it as a reset. And so you take it, my process is I take it at night, which I don't usually do a super high dose that would put me in what's called a K-hole. But I will then go to bed, and the dendrite growth happens 6 hours later. So when you wake up, if you can carve out free time in your day, you can actually use it to rewire behavior. And so I worked in finance for almost a decade, and I had a certain type A hard driving personality that can sometimes rub people the wrong way. And, I have family history of anger and stuff like that. And I've been able to reverse those behaviors by doing simple exercises revolving around ketamine. Ketamine's not a classic psychedelic, but I found it very fascinating, and also is available for prescription in the United States.
And your preferred method is like the similar thing?
So of course I'm biased, right? And I find the troche delivery fascinating. And so I will use it as much as I can. Ketamine, you can also get IV. The problem with that is it's very fast. You can do intramuscular injections. Those delivery mechanisms, of course, work, but at least with a troche, I can titrate it a little bit better and kind of feel the onset experience, etc.
Yeah, I've never actually used ketamine. Are people microdosing with this?
Some people do. So the reason why people microdose with ketamine, or perhaps one of the reasons. So this is kind of a funny story.